Welcome back to 50 Days of Fitness. It is day 12 and it's Sunday, so today is Bump It Up Sunday. We're going to add another level to whatever we've been doing so far, and we'll talk in a minute about some of those things you might do. I did decide, I've been telling you guys that it just takes a few minutes. And so I thought this morning I would actually time it to see how long it's taking me to do the things I did today. And it took me 5 minutes. So my current program, I bumped up for my first thing. I did earn my first cup of coffee, earn your coffee. And so it is 20 squats, 20 toe touchers, 20 calf raises, 10 shoulder raises, just kind of lifting my arms out. We sometimes call those pterodactyls. And then I did, I bumped up my curls from 12 to 15, and my shrugs, I bumped them up from 12 to 15. I have a little spring grip trainer. I did 10 of those on each arm. I went up to my Bowflex upstairs and I bumped up my bench press from 12 to 15, and I bumped up my seated rows from 12 to 15. So that's what I did, and it took me 5 minutes. So that gives you an idea. I've been telling you it takes a few minutes. Now, I looked when I did just squats, if you're just doing the squats, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you decided, hey, to earn my coffee, I'm just going to do the squats. I did 20 squats and it was less than a minute. It was easily less than a minute. It may have even been under 30 seconds. So these are things that don't really take that much time. So wherever your level is, there's about 4 or 5 ways that you can bump up. One is you can increase the number of repetitions, like I did, going from 12 to 15. Or for you, wherever you are, maybe you're, at 12 and go to 15, or maybe you're at 4 and you go to 5. So you can increase the number of reps. You can increase the flexibility. So if you have started out and you can't really do a squat, or you can't really, let's use toe touchers for an example. That's a little bit easier to use as an example. So if you can't touch your toes, maybe you can touch your knees. And if you can't touch your knees, maybe you can go mid-calf. So if you are mid-thigh. And so if you have been doing mid-thigh, maybe you can go to your knees this time. And that would be a way to step up. Another way might be the actual resistance. If you are doing things where you have some extra weight, then you can add a little extra weight. So for me, with this time, I didn't add any extra weight. I just increased the number. But for instance, my bands, I showed you my bands that I'm doing my curls and shrugs with. Those have a resistance put on the band so that you know what they are. And you can go up a level of resistance. And maybe, I would say if you go up a level of resistance, I would probably say that you cut back on the number of reps and then kind of build back up those reps. Another thing you can do is you can add an extra set. So our target range is, say, 4 to 6 sets during the day. If you're doing 4, maybe you could even keep everything the same and just add one more set during the day. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can do this, but you do kind of want to, we are slowly bumping up. Or another thing you can do, which you might do in addition to this, is add an additional exercise. So if you have started out and you have just doing squats, and maybe that's your goal, is you're just going to do the squats for the 50 days. That's fine. But if you're trying to progress and kind of get to where you're doing your whole body, then maybe you add the toe touchers, or maybe you add a curl in, or maybe now if you don't have gym equipment, there's you can do all this stuff without gym equipment. That I prefer it. if I have it, but you don't necessarily have it. So you could do a push-up. And if you can't do a full push-up yet, you can do it like an incline, like against a wall. You don't want to be standing straight up because that really doesn't do anything. But if you lean in a little bit and use a wall and push out, that will, help you. It just will. So, so here we are, everybody. We're going to bump up today, and I'm going to limit it to that today. We're just going to bump up because it occurred to me, I thought about talking about other things. I thought that's just too much for one video. Let's talk about this. Let's try to keep the videos sort of in the 6 to 10 minute range, and we've got more time. we still have like what 48 more days, or no 38 more days, so we've got time. So that's it, my friends. We are going to call it a day. Happy Bump It Up Sunday. Let me know in the comments kind of how you're doing, if you're feeling any soreness. I for the main part have not. Yesterday my biceps were a little sore, but not that much. And in terms of weight, the first week, if you've been following along with this, I lost 8 pounds the first week. And actually, at the end of that week, I thought, golly, I was a little concerned because I thought that's a lot to lose in 1 week. And I was afraid that I really needed to rethink this a little bit. But this week has been very, very steady. I've been at 210 pretty much the whole week. Yesterday and today, I might be around 2.9. It's a little iffy, so I have barely budged this week at all. But, all right, I got sidetracked and started talking again, and that's a bad thing. So we're going to call it a day. Have a great day, and let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you feel. If you think this is fun, maybe you can share it with somebody else who wants to have a kind of start over challenge to get back into fitness a little bit. And that's it. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye.